Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and today we're filming in my kitchen. Why? Because, well, as we're filming these, I still have an MRI scheduled to figure out what's up with my back, and stairs and me aren't getting along right now, so camera guy Kurt and Question Girl had to step up and take care of the collection in what's basically been an absence by me. But there are some animals I want to share with you, and there's still some things I can do from up here, film-wise. One of the things we started to do was show you the snakes we decided to hold back. Or not hold back, but the snakes we had in our collection. So I wanted to kind of continue that, but focus on the ones that we in fact are holding back this year and give them all their moment in time as to why we've kept them and what they are. So let's start, and we're going to show you two on each video. So the first out the box is going to be this little fireball right here. And what this is an albino. It's also a possible het for exanthic. But the kicker is, and the reason why I kept it, is twofold. One, when it's a visual recessive female, you can't beat that. She's possibly carrying a het for another recessive as well, but we won't know until we try to breed that. But the fact that she's a visual recessive, you always want those females in your collection because you can do so much with them. They are just a great thing to have, especially at size. We currently have 2 female albinos we're breeding this year. This will be the 3rd visual albino we're going to keep. We probably won't add any more next year to our collection. Why did I decide to keep her? Well, she's also the first paradox I've ever hatched. You can see right there, all along her back. She also wants to light me up all the time. But you can see the paradox markings right there, a spot there, and some spots up there on her neck. So because of her being the first visual paradox I'd ever hatched, with enough paradox for me to say, yeah, that's definitely a paradox, I decided I wanted to keep her in my collection, see how she looks as she grows up. So mostly this wasn't a snake I needed to keep, but it was a snake I wanted to keep because it was so vastly different than anything else I'd hatched. So we haven't named these new ones yet. They're just serial numbers still. But this one, I just think it's cool looking. That's why she's here. No other reason than that. Question Girl, you want to add?
Yeah, on a paradox, what causes a paradox?
It's unknown. Basically what's happened is part of the genetics just aren't coding for some reason, and we don't know why that is. You know, it's just basically a mistake in the genetic code. You can really see the marks there, there, and then the biggest spot is over here. And, you know, I've seen snakes that are half the entire snake is a paradox. So I've seen that happen several times. There's one that's kind of famous called Skittles that is like a Chimera paradox mix, which is an awesome snake. But this is no Skittles. It doesn't have near as much paradox as that, but still a really, really cool snake. Let's put this one back, and we'll get the next. She doesn't want to go back. Here is the next one. Now what this is this is something I plan on keeping from the word go, and it is a single gene GHI female. And the reason I wanted to keep this single gene GHI female is because my single gene GHI I currently have is a male. There's nothing wrong with the male, and I can breed it to a lot of things, but I wanted to have a female and just a single gene for projects that I wanted to do to put to it. For instance, I could put my Mystic Potion male to her and make, you know, a lot of Mojave GHIs, some Mystic GHIs, some things like that. So there's a lot I can do with this snake. And there's also just the way I can, you know, I can put a GHI male to it and go to create a super GHI. And I really, really like having clean, like really nice examples of single gene females. And she was exactly what I was looking for in a GHI. You can see her back is very bright, and her darks are very, very dark, and her pattern is very, very busy, which is what I was after. So in my GHI projects, this is a type of GHI that I consistently want to hatch out, which is why I decided to keep her. Almost has that velvety look to her. Really cool. Give you a little bit of a belly shot. Just a really pretty snake. And the blacks, like I say, they're absolutely black. A little special camera time there. All right, question going on this snake you want to add?
Yeah, what makes a gotta have it?
It's just a gene. GHI is its own separate gene, just like pastel. So this isn't a combo. This is a single gene that came in, I believe, on imports and was proven out. And so it's a squirmy little one. Come on, little one. Let me see if I can't get her to ball up for us. Come on. Can I go into a ball? There we go. So it's just a single gene. It's no different than working with pastel. And the fact that it's got, you know, a heterozygous form that you see here, and also has a homozygous form. Something I just noticed is this snake has a face in it too. And if you look right there, you can see, looks like a jack-o'-lantern facing that heart. 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Kind of cute. So she was the first GHI that we decided to hold back, and we sold off her siblings from this clutch. All right, question you want to add about this snake before you go on to the next video?
No.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. I know this was kind of probably a short one, but those are 2 of our holdbacks from 2018. Our albino, possible head axanthic paradox, and our GHI female.